Hi, everybody. Welcome to Me and My Heat Press. I am KK. Thank you for joining me. And if this is not your first time joining me, thanks for coming back. Um, so I know I haven't done a video in a while, but usually I'm just creating, pressing, and going forward. But someone asked me about um, adding an image and how do you get the words to go in it, but then you want the words to disappear. So what they were talking about is slicing an image basically with text. So I thought that I would do this one um, uh, with the Witchy Poo, since the next big holiday, I believe, is Halloween. Um, so I figured I'd do this one. And I'm combining it with the one thing that I'm always uh, making images around, which is coffee. I love coffee, and there's 1,000 and a million to one or whatever people out there that love to drink coffee. So that is a good niche to get into. Let's see. So what I did was I uploaded this image and this bubble, and I made this text. So if you don't know how to add things in, I will show you for those that just got their Cricut and just really haven't gone beyond the step as far as taking it out of the box. So first thing you do is once you open up Design Space, over here on your left panel, there's images. So you want to click images, and then you'll get a lot of images. I'm going to pull up. On here it says it's 177,372. I've never counted them. I'm going to take their word for it. So depending on what it is you want to make, you can shortcut it and just type it up here in your search bar. Or you can just scroll through and see what type of things, that Cricut is offering you. For the sake of the video and the lengthiness that would take, I already know that I am looking for Halloween based items. So I type Halloween in and I push enter. And then as we scroll down, we see that there's the Bride of Frankenstein. There's Dracula. I mean, it's a lot of different Halloween images. Frankie. I'm gonna grab him because I can do one with him as well. Because there's a lot of men drinkers too. So we'll insert him and we'll use him later. Okay. Cricut is gonna bring him in. I always bring him in over to the left. So I'm gonna bring him over here, and I'm gonna hide Frankenstein for a little bit. Bye, Frankie. So I have the Witch in the Cauldron here, and I also have this text that I typed up. It said, add flavor to your coffee. And you see the witch, it looks like she's holding like some type of rodent over her pot. So that's why I thought of add flavor to your coffee. This particular speech bubble, chat bubble, it comes layered. There is a white layer, and you already saw the black layer. Here is showing the white layer on top, because I guess generally people would probably just add it like that, which is fine. You have to size it to get it to fit correctly. What you could do as a shortcut to, like if you want the black outline around your speech bubble, it kind of gives you that cartoon or comic book effect with that line around it. What I would suggest you do is turn off your black image. Over here, click on the eyeball. That gets rid of your black background. And then Get this sized up so it looks the way you want it to when you cut it. You can always enlarge it afterwards, but once you make this slice cut, you will not be able to go and redo the words unless you go all the way to the beginning of your slice. Okay, so let's say this is the size, how we want it and everything. So we will highlight the text and the white speech bubble. Down here to your right, you will see slice. You see a lot of other things, but we're focusing on slice. So you select slice, and there it goes, slicing it. So now what you do is you can, over here on your right panel, it says slice result. So if you select that, you can pull that word away. And then there's another slice result, which is right there. And then you can pull, not that one. Move back up. I want everything to stay in line. Do that one. Okay. Come on. Okay, so you selected, you can also hide it. Boom. Now you want to bring back your black image. What that did was it kept you from cutting X, weeding out the text because you added it to your slice bubble. And let me show you here where we get rid of the black. All this is one section where it says add flavor to your coffee. You've now cut into that piece of white chat bubble by adding the black bubble back to it. You have your effect. So we want to take these so that we can move the whole thing. That's going to be, when you go to cut this, it's going to give you two mats. It's going to give you a mat for your black and a mat for your white, depending on what colors you want them to be. So if you want her to be, let's see, is she layerable? No, she's one whole piece. So I will keep her black. This right here, you can change your back bubble. Let's say you changed him to be, let's say green. You made him green, then you see that, let's see, can you guys see that? Right as it can get. Okay, so now you see that the outline around the speech bubble, chat bubble, is the green. And the words will also show green because you've cut a hole of text through the white layer. So whatever color is in the background that you choose, that is the color that's going to show through for your wording. Now, if I was to do it, I would probably, the green I think looks pretty cool, but I would probably leave mine black. Just because I am probably going to put this on a white shirt. And that's fine to go on a white shirt because you've got this black outline around your bubble that will keep it separated from the actual white material. So that's a simple way to slice things. I want to group this together. So I'm going to select all, and then up here, select group. Okay, so now if I click on this one, it's going to grab that one. If I click on this, it's going to grab her. So right now, I want to hide my group and show you another way that you can slice. You can slice the shape. Let's do a circle. You know, a lot of people are doing woodwork and stuff like that. So let's say this is our wood round, for instance. I'll make it a little bigger. I just made it brown. I do not like that color. just didn't like that color. Okay, let's grab our text. Let's scroll. Oh, wait, first. Got our text box. Let's type hello. Okay, we have our hello. And we're going to scroll and find a font that we like, or for the purpose of the video, a font that I like, because this isn't live and I can't get your feedback on it until after the video, when hopefully you guys will post a comment. While we're speaking of that, by all means, please post a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you decide to give me a thumbs down, please tell me what you think that I could do better, or what I did not cover in the description of what this video is supposed to be about. Because I have seen some videos where they say, for instance, let's slice, and they do everything around it, and then at the end you see them slicing, but they really didn't show you how to slice, what you could slice, or anything like that. But please give me a thumbs up, though. I'd much rather have a thumbs up than a thumbs down. And get a chance to click on the subscribe button, click the bell. That way you'll be notified every chance I get a moment to upload a video. You get a chance to see that video. Generally, I'm not in my videos unless I do a live. You guys request a live of me doing this, I will definitely do that. But right now, I want to find a font that is cursive, or most like cursive. That's thick though, because sometimes these real thin ones, they're just for, like, I don't know, they don't give you that bold effect to where it's more prominent. It's a real thin lettering. Let's see. But down to the J's, I know there's gotta be something that appeals to me. I don't know what this one will look like. It looks jagged edge. Not that one. Here's one called Love Spell. Let's see how that would look. Just thinking about, oh, that's cute. Can we make it bold? Nope, we'll leave it regular. And so what we would do is we pull it over here. And this, what I would use this for is a stencil. Okay, so down here, let me try to get it aligned. I want to center it horizontal. Okay, so it's centered horizontally from this end to that end. And at the top of my wood round, it's going to say hello. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go and find something that I can have at the bottom of that. Because, or what you could do is with your wood round, if you just have like because this is going to be a stencil, so you would cut this out and, or like weed out the letters. You guys know how to weed the letters, and you lay this stencil over your wood round, and where the letter is, you would choose your color of choice. And that will be the color that you would paint it. And I chose orange because it's bright. It's my favorite color, but it's bright, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And let's say down here, let's say you took some, let me go to images and grab some lines. Say you, let's take that one, it's first available. Okay, I'm gonna spin it around. And this will be our divider, okay? We can make it thin, we can make it thin. We'll take it up, and we can make it long, okay? I like the circles when they aren't, you know, the same size. I mean, not the same size, but when it's off a little bit. So like up top is smaller, and then there is a lot more room down at the bottom. So like if you want to add flowers, okay? You want to add flowers to it. Let's just give you an idea. Come on. Okay. So like down here, you can do like make your own flowers. You can get flowers from let's say Dollar Tree, and just hot glue them to the bottom, like below the yellow. So let's say I'm going to go get some flowers, and okay, grab that one. Just gonna grab some real quick. Oh, I could have just grabbed this. Let's see. Guys, I'm trying not to make this video be super long. I wanted to go sit outside on the deck and get my thoughts together of which one I'm gonna do first today. Okay, so we got this one, and you can put that one on there itself, and it's be a lot of detail to cut out, and you have to be careful when you are putting it, using the ink with it, because it will bleed through there if you're not careful. Grab this flower, let's make it smaller. This one is in layers. Let's get rid of the black background. And let's get rid of the cream background as well, because we're gonna make it a little, come on, little orange one, make you a little smaller. Okay. And you can place him over that if you want. Let's duplicate this one. Now I showed you guys this one because you can slice it and make it, you can slice it and make it really cute. You can use the colors. Let me get rid of that one. And I'm gonna duplicate this one. Stay tuned, guys. Don't leave me. Stay here. I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna duplicate the tiny one and move it over here. Okay. If that happens, you just hit your back arrow as you would in Word, and it will drag it down. This is just to give you an idea, okay? So like you can go to the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, wherever you want to grab your flowers from. And you can kind of arrange them on the bottom half underneath your hello. I'm just giving you an idea how you can do it. Or if you want to just cut all of those out, you can definitely have a whole stencil like that. This is just like overcrowding of the flowers. But let me hide some of the little ones. And the rest of them are down here. Well, yeah, let me hide that one for right now. Let me find this one. And I'll hide that one. So what I'm gonna be working with is, this will be a wood round, and you know you can paint your wood rounds to be whatever color you want. You can stain them to be any color you want. You can clear coat them to be any color you want. I would definitely put some type of finish over them, especially if they're gonna be outside. But if they're on your porch and they don't get too much sun damage or too much moisture, then definitely, I guess if you don't want to stain it, you don't have to. But let's see if I can select all. What, I got too many. Hold on. Let me get rid of this straggler out here. Okay, let's see if it lets me. Okay. It's not gonna let me do them all. So let me hide this one. Let me do the, no. So I'm gonna hide the bar. Sometimes when you are, most of the times when you are slicing, it won't let you slice more than 2 items. And our first item is the circle and then the text. Now, we can slice the text. Let me weld it first with one piece. There, now all the cut lines, you see that? It's a lot smoother. Okay, we'll make sure that it is still lined up, center, horizontal, also. Now we've selected it all. Now we can go down here, hit slice. And it's taking its time. There we go. Okay, and what we're wanting is not necessarily the word, but what the word left behind. Now that we have that sliced, now you can go and find your bar, your line, and bring it back. Let's see, where'd it go? There it is. So when it shows up like that, when you know you've clicked it and it doesn't show up, but it's like that, you go up here to where it says arrange. Click that, and since it's behind the big circle, we want to send it to the front, like that. Now it's there. Now we can, let's see, I want to make sure that it's not bigger than the circle. So let me just bring it down just a smidget. See, I want it inside. Smidget more, guys, just a smidget more. See, okay. Now we want to make sure this is centered horizontally. So, and it lined it up perfectly. It's perfectly on each side. So select all, and then we're going to slice again. And this will be our final slice because that will be your stencil. Now, here is your whole stencil. And what you would do is you would need to measure your round, your wood round. I've seen them at Hobby Lobby and at Home Depot. Depending on where you go, there will be different prices. A lot of people order them online. Um, my favorite rounds to work on, they're on Amazon, and I will link a description of the link that you can go to get the wood rounds. And also there's someone on Facebook Marketplace in my area. I don't know about your area, but I will definitely link it because the lady that I would get mine from, she ships nationwide. But I'll leave that in the description below. Also, you just measure however big your round is. You want this to match, because this is a replica of your wood round, and you would just weed it, choose your paint color, and you would paint in there, in the inside the line. This one can be a whole different color when you paint it. This can be a different color. Of course, when I do mine will be that orange you saw. So it'll look like this after it's painted. I moved it. Hold on. And wherever my line is, it will look like that. But the background may be white, or it may be gray, because these are my shop colors: orange, yellow, and gray. Well, I hope that helps everybody with how to slice something. It wasn't really a wood round video, but to help you more understand slicing. Remember, you probably can't slice more than one item, more than 2 items at a time that you want to combine into one image. But give it a shot. Leave me a comment and let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye, my friends. See you next time.